A new report, this is about the wealth of our universities. Listen to this. It's a new report, and it comes from Open the Books, and it finds that elite universities have seen their endowment wealth grow by 70% between 2018 and 2025. Meanwhile, the average tuition has gone up 175% since 1990. Okay, that's interesting. Open the Books CEO John Hart joins me now. How are they getting away with a massive increase in their own wealth and an explosive increase in the tuition they charge students?
Yeah, Stuart, thanks for having me. Look, I am for elite universities. I want to see our elite university system thrive. Maintaining that research advantage is in our national and economic security interests. But what's happening is elite universities are putting that status at risk by funding lavish overhead expenses and boutique ideological fetishes like critical race theory and radical gender ideology. So what we need to do is shine a light on this. And look, in the real world, people have a very binary vision. You're either for students or you're not. And what elite universities are doing is using American taxpayer money to finance their agendas in a way that's not actually advancing our economic and national security interests. So they need to get their act together. And this isn't something the Trump administration is doing to them. These are self-inflicted wounds that they're doing to themselves.
You can't really like the way the university system is going. There's this enormous rise in the cost of tuition. There's very dim prospects for some university graduates when they leave college. So much higher charges, lower job prospects, and debt that hangs around a lot of people. I suspect that a lot of colleges have to close. They're going to slim down the whole university system. Am I right?
Yeah, well, hopefully not, but they may. I think there needs to be much more competition and transparency. When you look at a university like Harvard, and again, we've seen the endowments grow 70%, while tuition has grown 180%. Harvard has a $55 billion endowment, Stuart. So for that amount of money, they could put 275,000 kids through college at the average expense of $200,000 for a 4-year ride. So, and then you add up the other endowments at elite universities, you're getting into the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of students who could have full ride scholarships. So again, what the university system is doing, they're undermining our research advantage by turning the American people against the institutions themselves. And there needs to be much greater competition, much greater transparency. And instead of spending, some universities spend 50 or 60% on overhead and only 40% on research. That needs to be corrected in order for us to maintain that advantage.
I'd just like to know which authority insists on the changes being made. I don't see anybody in authority actually doing it at this point. John, I'm terribly sorry, but we're out of time. Come on back soon and let's figure out how we're going to make some changes here, because they're needed, I think. John Hart, everyone, thanks for joining us.